The Vampire Stream. The Vampire Stream. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing on the Vampire Stream. The Vampire Stream. Yeah. The Vampire Stream. The Vampire Stream. Yo, shout out to my man. I told you, memberships like Costco. We got a new channel member. He go by the name of Donald Simpson Jr. Donald the Truth Simpson Jr. The haters is mad. I seen LJ. She said the haters is mad, bro. I told you, we run the game, bro. See, this is what I do this for. I do this for the real fans, and I want to motivate, and I hope people see, bro. You don't have to you can't let others dictate your future. You know what I'm saying? Old media thought they was just gonna be the shit in this boxing game. We found a way to get respect, get credibility, keep a certain level of professionalism, a certain level of couth, but keep that creative control and do it our way and get paid while doing it. Give some claps up for Donald Simpson Jr. We working. I told you we got the formula. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, once again, some negative things. I decided to just take it easy. I took a nap and shit. I wasn't really in a great mood earlier hearing about the Patrick Day situation. So let's do a moment of silence. It sucks hearing that, you know what I'm saying? But the thing I love about boxing is it's a brotherhood, and we might argue amongst each other about fights and outcomes and shit like that. But when something tragic happens, I think we band together. So I do like that. So, I'm back on the Vampire Stream, but let's do a moment of silence. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. True warrior, forever champion. Shout out to all our forever champions. Pelos, Maxim, Hugo Santillo, I think his last name is. And now Patrick Day, and everybody else, Harold Letterman. So let's do, for this one is for Patrick Day, because we kind of honored some of the past people, but this one is recent. And, everybody bow your heads. Let's just be quiet for a second. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. Amen. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. If anybody knows of an official GoFundMe account for Patrick Day, because I'm a little bit weary with some people. It's sad in this society. Some people use tragedy and shit and exploit it. But if you guys know of an official GoFundMe for Patrick Day, let me know, because I want to. I know it's not going to change anything or make it better for his family and his loved ones and stuff, but I want to drop him a little something if they got something going on, a little donation to, I guess, help out, play my part. That's something I like to do in general throughout the day, and you guys just that kind of meditate. Life is crazy. Life is short. We've seen all like Maxim, that this year has been kind of rough. You think about it. Fucking Errol Spence flying out of cars and shit, and then scared everybody. Patrick Day, Max, Hugh. bro. Tyson Fury eye and face finna fall off. It's been a pretty dramatic year. Badu Jack had a nasty cut in January. This is a brutal sport. But I like to do that throughout the day. It's like, sometimes life gets hard. Sometimes you just got to take a minute, 2-minute breather. Just don't say nothing. Don't look at your phone. Don't do nothing. Just meditate. Veg out, zone out for a second. Yeah, Tyson Fury's face was finna fall off versus autocorrect. Yeah. Autocorrect had Tyson Fury eyeball finna fall out and shit. So let's get to it, I don't want to have a depressing vampire stream, but we had to address that. Let's talk about Errol Spence. Listen, Errol Spence came, resurrected, and he took on social media or whoever his handler is, somebody under his verified account, and it says no broken. It was a cryptic message or something. It said no broken bones. I'm a savage. And people got all bent out of shape. The usual suspects, a lot of it. Some people, I can understand it. It's like I think people were worried. I think people were scared and they're worried waking up and seeing pictures of a wreckage and shit. So I get it. I get it for a lot of people. They think, oh, he should come with more of a humble approach. But some of the people is just fucking haters. You know what I'm saying? They, no matter what, they look for these opportunities. They look for these opportunities to critique and criticize and all that shit. Listen, I really hate this fucking society, dog. I really do. Because some of you motherfuckers got DUIs, be beating your wife. You guys like this guy? Beat up his wife. You guys be doing heroin and, yeah, they know you like to get wet, though. All types of shit. But then be the first to cast stones. I hate that, bro. Spence, to be honest, he don't have to say. I'm going to say it for him. The motherfucker Spence is a savage. If the way the car was flipping, if you just came up out that wreckage, that motherfucker is savage to me. Bro, if you got ejected out the car or walked up out the car, whatever the fuck happened, you a savage. Now, I will say they said he was charged with a DWI or whatever. That's not good. The premium finna go through the roof and shit. But like I said, my thing is, I'm not here to judge people's personal situations like I ain't done goofy shit in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't up to me. He got to deal with whatever them laws is talking about. That's what he got to worry about that. That type of situation. I'm just glad the man's happy, able to get back to his daughters, and it sounds likely that he can resume his career. But I'm not gonna. I know people firsthand that I was actually, with a friend, and then they got a DUI. They said they was cool and they, didn't really drink, and they got a DUI, and I was with them, bro. So, like, in the whip. So, it is what it is. Out in Davis. This was like years ago. Cause you at the club, and man, like my man said, he was good to drive, and he didn't really drink like that, but somehow, the police blurped him and shit. So anyway, I'm not finna judge. I never had. You guys look me up. I ain't never had no DUI. I don't play about that. I wear my seatbelt, so you can say whatever the fuck you want about me. Like, I'm not in it. I don't have nothing to do with it. But I feel like situation like that is it's not really for me to overly judge the situation. I don't know all the that's just not me. I'm just happy the man's seemingly healthy. Junior Montoya, blocking. No chance against Canelo. Bro, we're not even talking about Canelo right now. You dudes be coming in with these man fan cheerleaders. They be doing that Gabrielle Union, bring it on. It's already been brought in. Bro, we don't give a fuck about what Canelo talking about right now. We're not even talking about that. You just randomly said, oh, you can't beat Canelo. Stop. So anyway, I don't allow these dudes to come in and try to terrorize my chats and try to change the whole narrative of what we talk. Go that away. Big pun voice. Go that away. We don't care. Like, old media, y'all shit is a dub, bro. It's over for y'all. We tried listening to you. We tried reasoning with you. Y'all don't know what the fuck you talking about. So go that away. You know, they always try to come in and reroute shit and play train conduct. Oh, stop telling jokes. Get back to the box. I do what the fuck I want on my channel. I'm a savage. Just like Errol. I do what I want. Anyway, it's not for me to overly judge that particular situation. I have literally no details about Errol Spence. All I know is what was reported in the pictures. I ain't talked to him. Nobody's talked to him. I ain't seen no interview. They say the report saying Dallas PD or whoever is investigating and charging him with the DWI. Nobody know how fast he was driving, what happened. There's no Showtime documentary, Fox or anything explaining what happened. So I'm not, with so little information, I'm not finna do that. The man, he did what he did. You know, it is what it is. He got to fix it. You know, that motherfucker gonna be taking Uber for some time. His premium, when he do get a whip again, is gonna go back. His premium finna be outrageous. His insurance finna be $10,000 a month, like child support and shit. But hey, you make mistakes. You make your bed. You got to lie in it. You got to go through whatever happens. But again, for me, I'm just happy the man's safe and we don't have another Patrick Day situation where we're mourning somebody for, that mistake. Life is short. Life is precious. Y'all got to spend time with your family and close friends, travel, and do as much as you fucking can while you're here, because nobody's promised. So, that's me. But like I said, I can understand. I know who's the culprits. I can understand people saying, oh, he should be a bit more humble. God helped you and stuff like that. But people, I think this society is very judgmental. It's very judgmental, and they look at little situations, don't know that they'll be telling you about Khloe Kardashian's relationship and Tristan. You motherfuckers don't, what we read and stuff. We don't know what's going on with all these situations. I don't really care about people's relationships and Javante and Ari and shit, bro. I don't care about that type of shit. Whatever, I wish them both the best. But people always be jumping in the middle, moaning in the middle, and have no type of authority. Oh, that's a great shout out to Dan H. He said people are self-righteous as hell. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, Errol Spence, he could have injured people, he could have killed. But y'all drunk drive before. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I keep it real. There's been times where I've driven in my life and I probably shouldn't have. And I'm not saying I condone it, but I'm not no fucking, bro, I'm not no liar. I'm just telling you what it is. There have been times where I probably shouldn't have been behind the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Not like I was crazy, but you just went to a club or something and you didn't. So I'm not finna front. I'm not finna front. Now, for the most part, I don't even get smash drunk and shit. I ain't never blacked out or no bullshit. I don't even drink like that. But, there's been times where it probably wouldn't have, I wouldn't want to have been pulled over by no cop and, have it escalate. But like my man said, people are very self-righteous and these motherfuckers be pedophiles and all types of shit in this society. Why would Errol do that? Man, come on. Motherfuckers be beating their wives. You guys like this guy? All types of shit, but be ready to judge the next person. Motherfuckers don't take care of their kids. Errol Spence take care of his kids. Some of y'all don't even take care of your kids. What did Jay-Z say? Man who don't take care of his family can't be rich. Some of y'all don't even take care of your kid. Errol take care of his kids though. That's what I do see. He does take care of his kids. Some of y'all motherfuckers deadbeat dads and shit, judging the next person. It's phony. That's just it. I keep it transparent. I am who I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. This is the person I gotta live with. So I sleep well at night. I can look myself in the mirror because I know I'm not out here pretending to be who I'm not and all that. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of self-righteous people saying, oh, yeah, man, all of a sudden playing life coach and shit. Man, shut the fuck up. If we listen to your advice in life, Errol Spence be broke than the motherfucker. He be working at Kmart, fucking around with your advice. Can't manage money, can't keep a relationship, don't take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? We could really dig in and look at all your shit. You know, we can look at all your lives, not just Errol, not just me. See, that's what happened. People say, oh, ego, but. You do what I do. You come do this. If you a savage, you do it. You get it popping for yourself. Come from the mud, come from where I come from, and get it popping and get it rocking. Get people to listen to you. Develop a cult following. All off the muscle, no handouts, no silver spoon. You do it. It's just easy, right? You do it. You tough, right? So, you know, I don't do all that. I don't do all that. I'm me. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna overly judge him, man. If he made a mistake, he gotta repent for that. He does. And from what I understand, knowing people who've had DUIs and stuff, it ain't pretty. Motherfucker can't drive to work and shit. So I'm sure it's a little bit better if you're a celebrity because at least you got money. You can get a chauffeur or some shit. But anyway, that's his situation. I'm happy the man's okay and healthy. As far as what he said and post and delete shit, I mean, it is what it is. He is, in my opinion, he is a savage. Now, there's something I said. Well, see, I just jump. Sometimes I just get right into it. You see, like this is one of them chats. I'm getting straight to the money. We gotta get straight to the money. Like, just because people show you, like, people got a misconception to social media shit. Listen, if you ever follow me on any social media, just know that I'm showing you what I want you to see. I'm not finna show you some shit that some of the best moments of my life, social media has never seen. Some of the best conversations, the best dates, the best moments with my family has never even made it to social media. So I don't take too much credence off of, I don't even know who the fuck posted the I'm a savage, bro. I don't, people be getting all bent out of shape. That shit ain't even that serious. The man, like, he happy, and just because he's not telling you, because he's not tweeting, oh, hey, yeah, thank God, and that don't mean he's not humble and happy to be alive. Come on, bro. Like my man Dan said, too many self-righteous people. He could have already, like, cried and talked to his family. That's for them. He don't have to do that to you. He don't have to. He could do some stuff. He could do what he want to do in that situation. Like he could process it how he want to process. And here's what I'm talking about with the usual suspect. Yeah, it sounds like Errol Spence made a mistake. If he got a DWI, you feel me? That's not good. You could hurt somebody. You could have. Your car was flipping and all types of shit. We get it. I get that. There's no. I'm glad it was late at night. No children and shit was around. I get that. But this is what I'm talking about with the usual suspect. Some people, they can't wait to hate. Like, why are we overly critical on America's black males, but other people be going through it and it's not like processed the same by some of the same people. Prince Nassim Baptist shit. He's a Muslim, so I don't know if he drinks, but he had a sports car and he rapped his shit. See, some of y'all goofy young little Thundercats don't know shit about boxing. So he was obviously at least going at higher rates of speed. Like I said, I don't know if there was alcohol involved, but Prince Nassim wrecked his shit. Tyson Fury said he was speeding, going over a bridge and was finna drive off of it because he was feeling depressed. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker failed drug tests multiple and he was doing coke. But people acting like Tyson Fury, this role model, ranking him pound for pound #1. Funny how that works. So Errol Spence, let's just critique his mistake, which it sounds like, you could say he made a mistake. But what about Tyson Fury being on coke? What about Ricky Hatton being on coke? What about Prince Nassim going at high rates of speed he might have been in a Lambo or Ferrari. It might have been the same car. I don't know. I don't remember that part. But he rapped his shit. Paul Walker went at a high rate of speed. It's this. People make mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm hurting them. I'm destroying them. Tyson Fury, the motherfucker, ESPN acting like his life is some huge turnaround story of redemption and all types of shit like that. The motherfucker was on coke. I didn't hear nothing about Errol Spence being coked out. And yeah, I didn't know you'd like to get wet though. Sherm does PCP primo. So Tyson Fury drinks. We've seen him drink. So it's like, where's the equality in the situation? What's good with these double standards? What's popping? I'll talk about Errol situation all day, but let's talk about all the situations. Motherfucker, same thing they did with Mayweather. Mayweather get a DV, domestic violence type case. We don't know no fucking details. Oh, look, you guys like this guy? Beat up his wife. Like, he the first person that that we know that's a celebrity beat up his chick. Same thing they did with Michael Jackson. Oh, they say, there's some loopholes and conflicting statements and shit, but they say he was fucking around with the little boys and underage and shit, and he's canceled and all this shit. Elvis was messing with Elvis Presley messed with an underage Priscilla Presley. This is all documented. This is all facts. There's memoirs of this shit. You know, R. Kelly, he's the biggest slime ball and scum and shit for this. You see how they try to emasculate black Americans and like marginalize them. R. Kelly's the biggest scumbag. I don't condone what R. Kelly did, for the record, but then I don't condone nobody that's fucking around with little minors and shit like that. Motherfucker be at sweet 16 parties and shit. Catch a predator looking at. But Elvis Presley was messing with the underage Priscilla. But people don't bring that up. They don't talk about that. They just talk about R. Kelly and MJ and, you know, come on, bro. Now, I made a statement about Errol Spence in my video where I talked about what he said. Smash the like button. The real is back. It's okay. I know the haters mad, but it's okay. Everyone got skeletons in their closet. Fact. That's what I'm saying. Let's dig them all out. Like, motherfuckers like talking about Errol and, oh, I can't believe him. Look at his actions. He could have hurt. Like, yeah. It's very fortunate that it didn't escalate. You know? $67 man. Rob Lowe. He got a case with a minor. Roman Polanski. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. Y'all want to talk about, you know, what y'all want to talk about? Minors? Let's talk about all the minors, all the people who got cases with minors. Oscar De La Hoya has a rape case in Mexico. A girl claimed he raped her in Mexico. Look it up. That's fact. Oscar De La Hoya was on that wet. That's a fact. Oscar De La Hoya was in fishnet pictures. That's a fact. People seen it. You know, so yeah, let's come down on Errol. I'm with that. I'm with that smoke. But let's talk about De La Hoya too. Let's talk about Ricky Hatton too. Let's talk about Prince Nassim too. Yeah, let's talk about our fucking president too. Okay. Yeah, he like grab him by the pussy. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. I'm ready. We can talk about Errol all night. We talking about all this shit though. We doing it my way. We doing it the new media way. Okay. Oh yeah, Kovalev getting kicked off flights and kicking dogs and punching bitches and shit, bro. What? Let's talk about it. I'm with it. Yeah, let's talk about it. The lady is accusing Sergey Kovalev, who has a big major fight with Canelo Alvarez on Dazn, right? And she said he stalked her and followed her home, punched her in the face and broke her septum and nose and shit, and kicked the dog that was trying to save his master. Let's talk about it. You know? Yeah, the woman said Kovalev kicked the dog. So let's talk. We're going to talk about all the situations. That's fine. That's what y'all want to do, right? Y'all want to talk about people's shortcomings and mishaps and mistakes. We're going to talk about all the mistakes. Okay. Shout out to Kwane, $5 super chat. It's ironic how this always keeps happening. Just like old media standards, you know. Let's monitor who Wilder's fighting, Tank's fighting, Terrence Crawford's fighting, but all these other motherfuckers on Golden Boy, for example, they could fight whoever they want, champion or not. Andrew Cancio is fighting Rene Alvarado. Jaime Mugia be fighting Patrick Alati. Got more head than he got body. He is a champ. He is a champion. So how is he eligible to do that? But we gonna scrutinize Tank Davis versus Gervonta. I mean Tank Davis versus that shit don't make sense. Tank versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. It's fine to make mistakes. Everybody does, but you can't brag about it. Talking about you're a savage. He is a savage, bro. Listen, I made a statement. I'm the person the comment was made about earlier. Take that. Listen, Errol Spence, I'm saying he don't have to say it. The motherfucker is a savage. He Bruce Willis and Unbreakable. If he, that what it looked like, got in a vehicle at high rates of speed and was somersaulting down the block and he don't have no broken bones, he's a savage to me. He don't have to say it. I'll say it for him. That motherfucker is savage to me. I'm not saying what he did was right or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I'm like, people are saying it like he's bragging about a DWI type of shit. That's stupid. That's silly. I think he's saying the fact that I came about this, I'm a savage, bro. He is a savage for that. I'm not saying his decision making was on point. You feel what I'm saying? People acting like he's saying, yeah, drunk driving, I'm a savage. Mothers against drunk driving, fuck them. Bro, that's not what he's saying. See, y'all got to understand. People, see, they always try to do this like they can't understand the culture. Shout out to Donald Simpson, new channel member. Keep your toes on their throat, ego, bro. I'm a crush their larynx. Listen, I made a statement earlier in my Errol Spence video, and people always try to act like, stop watching my shit. If you can't understand what they said, talk a little fast, you listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. Stop. Don't watch me. I'm good with that. I'll make enough in this game where you can stop watching me. I'm perfectly fine with that. Motherfuckers always try to play dumb and shit in the comment section like you don't know what the fuck. I'm speaking perfect, fluent, eloquent English. You know what I'm talking about. I made a statement that Errol Spence, it's not good that he went through this. It's not good that the decision that he made. It's not good that this happened. Nobody wants to go through some traumatic bullshit. However, going through this relatively unscathed, his legend grows. And people are like, what? Just go look at the comments. This motherfucker, they was crying in there. They was crying. They try to act like they don't understand what I'm talking about. Errol Spence becomes bigger from this. I'm not condoning it. He got to repent and deal with whatever. Look me up. I ain't never had no DUI or nothing. I never done drugs. I'm good. Let's get it. Right? 49ers hat though, boo, block him. Bro, we're not even talking about the 49ers and they 5-0. So boo you, motherfucker. Okay. Block him. Block him. He could go. Shout out to the 49ers. I'm Ego Garoppolo. Stick to the subject. Let's get it. Once again, this is not my situation. I didn't do nothing. I'm not a party to whatever happened with him. But what I'm saying his legend grows, it's true. The fact that you went through something cataclysmic and came out relatively unscathed, people will look at you like, damn, that's like some superhero shit. Like, your legend, you become bigger. He made headlines for it. Sometimes people make headlines for the wrong shit. Conor McGregor punched an old man in the face, right? People make headlines for the wrong reasons. But when this is all hashed out and he gets back to his boxing career, I do believe his legend grows. He becomes a bigger brand from it. Here's an example. And I even said it in the video, and these motherfuckers act like they don't understand what I'm talking about. Why do y'all watch me if y'all can't understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't watch something I don't understand. Like if I watched a show and they were speaking another language and I wasn't willing to learn it or put the subtitles on, I wouldn't watch it. Ego, you're a cocky piece of shit, but you watching me. His name is Anthony Williams. That motherfucker sound like a straight up bass head. Anthony Williams? Motherfucker, man, let me borrow a Kool-Aid packet looking ass. Who the fuck is Anthony Williams? Motherfucker sound like a football player got kicked out the NFL for being on that sherm. He said, Ego, you're a cocky piece of shit. Come do something. Fuck. Why do they watch me? Shout out to Ray Reyes. Now we talking. He said, Ego, big homie, I understand you loud and clear. I use this example. I'm going to use it again. Tupac Shakur. him shooting cops, that, you know, it's not like a situation that you want to be in. Him getting beat up by the cops, him getting shot 5 times. This shit made him nefarious. Do you guys understand that? So yeah, nobody wants to get shot 5 times, but him going through these traumatic situations, getting beat down by the cops in Oakland. Shout out to the Bay Area, but fuck, never mind. Anyway, going through that, shooting at off-duty cops, getting shot 5 times, that made him larger than life, made him bigger. Why don't you guys understand that? That's just comment. 50 Cent, same shit. Yeah, man. So I pulled up and I went to my grandmother's house. Hey, you got me feeling real bulletproof in motherfucking nigga. My rims are motherfucking bulletproof, nigga. Hey, yo, Dre, bro, that made him bigger. When 50 was signed with Columbia, Power of the Dollar is a hard-ass album, but he wasn't as big. He wasn't. He got shot 9 times, and then Eminem found him some kind of way, and Dr. Dre found him some kind of way, bro. He got bigger after that. People don't understand. Motherfuckers become street legends. You know, if you get sent up and then come back swole and shit, bro, the culture, you could become a legend in that, in your own right for doing shit like that. Whether you think it's good or bad, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't understand the culture. You don't understand the culture is you can get big by doing that. Like, it's not like 50 Cent wanted to get shot 9 times, but in that happening to him and him surviving, people looked at him like, oh shit, this dude fucking tough. Hey, it was like professional leg shooters and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch Power, nigga. It made him bigger. The Game, yep, same thing. Yeah, I was watching. I should have turned off the PS4 at 8:39. You know, yeah, that made him bigger. 50. Oh wow. Kanye West, another through the wire. You come out of something that should have taken you off the map, and you live through it. Whether it should have happened or whatever, it makes you bigger. Period. I don't understand how that's so hard to understand. Say I went camping and I got in a fight with a fucking grizzly bear, and then it fucked me up like Leo in The Revenant, but I end up being able to scare the bear off. So I'm fucked up and clawed up, but I still held my own a little bit, and the bear left me alone, and I survived that. Bro, I'll come back to YouTube. Dude, I'm the man, bro. It's not like I wanted to fight no bear. I ain't Khabib Nurmagomedov, motherfucker. But the fact that something that should have took me off the map, the fact that I overcame that's what I'm talking about. It's the overcoming of obstacles. You know, Vinny Pazienza, same shit. He got in a bad car accident. You know, I don't know what caused it. To be honest, I don't remember. But he came back and went on to fight Roy Jones and shit like that. People, they embrace the underdog story, like whether you caused it or not. You went through something that could have, like I said, taken you up out of here, and you lived through it and lived to tell about it. Then you become like almost an urban legend. I don't understand how this is a hard concept for anybody to grasp. I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I just gave you thousands of examples, from Tupac to 50 Cent to Vinny Pazienza, you know, even Tyson Fury. You know, this is his whole marketing, him beating Klitschko and then losing it all and getting up from Wilder's right hand from hell. This is what they're talking about. Oh, he lost weight and shit like that. Tyson Fury made mistakes, but why are we celebrating him triumphing from his mistakes, but people are writing Errol off? Well, he'll never be the same. What an idiot. Jacobs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Jacobs' situation different based on the fact that you couldn't prevent cancer. But it doesn't matter if you caused it or you didn't. People like the underdog story. Like I said, Tyson Fury, the shit he went through, he caused. I'm not saying he caused mental health issues or depression, but he caused how he responded to it. He did drugs. He did coke. He gained weight. Those are choices. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to my Akis, bro. Hey, Gilly is so funny, bro. He did a video about earlier today, and he was looking like a knock, and he was hanging like this, and I thought he was filming a real like Philly crackhead. And then it got close and he's like, yeah, you thought I was out. You thought your man Gilly was fucked up. Right. That shit, he had the dope fiend lean down pat. That shit was funny, bro. I like Gilly. That video was so fun. I really thought that was a crackhead in Philly. Because he had the dope fiend lean. They're like, oh, no, not Gilly. And I thought they were just joking. But this shit was really Gilly. And them motherfuckers, he was doing the MJ and shit. That's how the dope fiends do, bro. Bro, them dope fiends be. Shit just a lover. Wanna tell you right. That motherfucker be hitting that Michael, boy. Come to the Bay, bro. That town dope be having them like MJ. Just. Motherfuckers be keep it in the closet. Do-do-do-do. These motherfuckers be, do you remember the time? They be hitting that remember the time. Do you remember, girl? On the phone, you and me. Until dawn, till 3. What about us? That motherfucker be hitting that lean, bro. Come out here, bro. Come out to the Bay. That town dope have you right. Just moving, yeah. That town dope have you on that. Do you remember? That town dope will have you on that. You gonna be on that. Hey, people give credit to the Migos. Mike Tyson started them ad-libs and shit. What the fuck is bro? Michael is the king of them ad-libs, bro. What the fuck is a jumbo, and a dot? Mike that one, bro. Driving. Listen, driving around the morning in Oakland, them crackheads roaming around like The Walking Dead, bro. Daywalkers, bro. They be tripping. I'm being real. I'm not even trying to be funny. I literally draw inspiration from various things like animals and the Animal Planet, just whatever. Like if I see a lion and just, oh damn, that's dope how the lion does this, or man, what I draw from crackheads that I want to, get from them and like grow from and learn is crackheads be fearless as fuck, bro. They'll walk across 6 lanes of traffic going in opposite directions, wearing all black at night with no street lights. Like, I need to get to that level. Like, I'm pretty fearless, but I want to get to that level of fearlessness. These motherfuckers, and they be walking slow too, like Bigfoot and shit. Like, you're wearing all black, going against a 4-lane, 6-lane in opposite direction, and the speed limit is 55. And you walking hella slow and shit. Hey, bro. You tripping. They ain't got no reflective color. Motherfucker out here dressed like T'Challa on Black Friday and shit. You tripping. I need to get that level of fearless. These motherfuckers in Oakland, there ain't no type of street lights. And they just walking across like it ain't nothing. 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, damn. Like deer and shit. Like Bambi crackheaded brother Crackby and shit. Like that shit crazy. These crackheads be in the street like elk and shit. What the fuck? These motherfuckers be elk. Motherfucking deer and shit. Fawns and shit out this bitch. I love these vampire streams. He said, it's 4:20 a.m. A crackhead at the Chinese stove asked if I want some head. Hey, bro, you doing too much. You doing too much. Hey, bro, they asked me, hey, bro, you doing too much, dog. you doing way too much, bro. Yeah, bro, that you really is strung out if you solicit and stuff like that, bro. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Hey, man, come on. Hey, old dog trifling as fuck. He killed the crackhead and then picked the bag up. Hey, y'all want some burgers? Hey, y'all want some burgers? Bro, why? They didn't want when they was semi-fresh from the crackhead, they didn't want the burgers and menace. So after you got fucking forensic blood splatter on the bag and just killed the man and kicked him, why would anybody want the fucking crack burgers now? Fucking mucus membrane and forensic file, DNA and shit all on the bag. Ain't nobody want them motherfucking burgers, bro. He gon' pop, pop. He said, what you say? Pop, pop. Get damn it. Then he kicked him and then picked up the bag. Hey, y'all want some burgers? Ain't nobody want them. Bro, you broke as fuck. If you kill a you kill a crackhead and then take his burger, bro, instead of just going to cop some new burgers, bro, that's a whole nother low. Anybody want that, bro? Why would you even offer? Bro, I'll slap my friend. You gonna offer me some dead crack burgers and shit. What the fuck? He said, how do you have a pie? Yeah, that's beyond no shame. Hey, y'all tripping in this chat already. Hey, y'all want some burgers? Hell no, we ain't know what to do, motherfucker. I think MCA got low-key offended. Yeah, man, come the fuck on. You don't want these motherfucking burgers. Gia. Ain't nobody want that shit. Gia. Like, I would be just like MCA, bro. Man, both y'all acting like some motherfucking bitches, bro. Ain't nobody want no burger. I like how MCA be talking this shit. Straight up menace. Man, come the fuck on. Ain't nobody want no motherfucking burger. Yeah, 8 was hella mad, bro. Ain't nobody want no motherfucking burger. I like them rappers that be acting and they acting be sounding like they music and shit. Like it sound like a verse. Get the fuck in the Jeep. Ain't nobody want no motherfucking burger. Like this shit sound like a verse. How your speaking voice sound like a verse and shit. Like DMX and shit. That shit raw. That shit be raw when when your regular talking, man. Like I rap. I wish my regular speaking voice sounded like my rap. Like I was spitting of him. Get the fuck up in the Jeep, in the Impala. Ain't nobody want no motherfucking burger. Like, this shit. He said, like, Mac 10. Mac 10. Gotta get this out of town party crack in. Like, yeah, Q acting, don't know, don't show, hang low. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Q got one of them voices, too. Like in Anaconda. Remember Q? J-Lo. He's like, you mean to tell me there's snakes out there this big? Like, you sound just like Q. You don't even sound like, you know, Richard Jameson or whatever your character's name is. You sound like Q. You mean to tell me there's snakes out there this big? Yeah. Like, like you just sound like regular Q right there. That's it. He said, poor X is a crackhead. I don't even know I'm laughing at that because DMX is my dude, bro. Hey, y'all trifling in this chat. I think that's why it caught me off guard, bro. Yeah, I wish him well in rehab. See, I ain't never gotten no drugs like that. I don't even want to know what it feel like. I seen Leonardo in the Basketball Diaries. I don't want to beat, bro. That ain't even nothing I want. Yeah, X is one of my favorites too. Stay out the dark. Cause if I catch you when the sun is down, run a clown. Come above that, I'm gonna. I knew she was a thug, cause when I met her, she had a scarf on. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, my man. Her name is doing. That's my man. Say no. Yeah, I fuck with X, bro. Bro, X is the realest out, cause he made a Christmas Carol sound like raw. He's like, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Come on. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it glowed like a light bulb. I was like, ugh, this Red Riding or whatever, this shit dope. This Rudolph shit slap, bruh. I like when DMX used to do them prayers at the end. Niggas always be praying like shit and don't be in church and shit, but dear Lord, you have sent me here as one of your children. But one thing that I'm not feeling, these niggas. Because I'm gonna have to go upside somebody's head, give them 4 shots from the leg. Lord, tell me. Lord, give me a sign. That motherfucker just be yelling out of nowhere. Anyway, what's popping though? I took that nap, so I'm feeling good, bro. Hey, my phone is stalking me, bro. I was talking all that shit about the crack burgers. Look, Greasy Burgers started following you. Hey, bro, I don't like this technology. I don't like that shit. Nah, I'm on that Rico and Belly shit. I was talking about crack burgers, and then all of a sudden, somebody named Greasy Burgers started following me on the gram. Bro, these phones be like spying and listening and shit. I don't like that, dog. Motherfucker crack burger started following. Hey, who, what? I don't want no goddamn crack burger, bro. Sprinkle some crack, open and shut case, Johnson. You don't want no motherfucking crack burgers and shit. Why? That's too coincidental. Yeah, Instagram listen, oh, this nigga likes crack burgers. Like, what? Don't be listening to my shit. It's grown, stay out grown for a conversation. I guess he's into crack burgers. Hell no. 2 more hours at work, I needed this vampire stream. The vampire stream. These vampire streams been so lit. I might have to take this show on the road. I'm just thinking that my mind's always working, so we thinking about different shit we can do, expand, you know. Anyway, yeah, people talking about Errol Spence like they ain't done nothing in their life that was regrettable. Motherfuckers be hitting chicks and shit. Ike Turner. They be on some Ike Turner shit. Oh, you gonna eat the cake? This is some good ass cake. Anime, eat the cake. Talking about, oh, why would Errol Spence do that with no seatbelt? Motherfucker be listening to fucking Lil Baby with no seatbelt and shit. Man, get the fuck up out of here. He said they be listening, but I can't get a damn notification when you go live. Facts. Man, I'm gonna be up all night. You know, you ever take that long nap and then like it's mandatory you stay up until like 8 a.m. and shit. Like, damn, why'd I take this nap? Oh yeah, the other part of this video that I put in the title, watching the Martin court case scene. He's like, bang the gavel, bang. That is a classic. He's like, Your Honor, people of the jury, Your Honor, I think this case should be thrown out due to the fact that I'm insane. Do the pocket knife. My mommy say that. He was tripping, bro. She be coming around her mountain where she go. She be coming around her mountain where she go. She be coming around her mountain. He was tripping, bro. That shit was so funny, bro. He said, do the pocket knife. She be coming around her mountain where she go. That should be coming around. He did that before on a like one with Hustle Man or some shit. That should be coming around the mountains. It'd be funny. What does GTD Gervonta Tank Davis? Come on, Kane. I know you a regular Eagles Army. You know that. Gervonta, Tank Davis, GTD. Oh, you talking about got them draws. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. I thought you, because, yeah, okay. That's my bad. That's G. I know what you talking about, the other GTD. He said, got the draws. Rest in peace to Tommy from Martin, bro. I was about to say, Kane, come on, you know. I know you be with it. How you feel about Tank versus Gamboa? I got a video coming up, but I like it. I want them to do it in Atlanta. Bro, they needed it. Welcome to Atlanta, Jack and Hammers and Vogues. Back to the Mac and the Jack and the Clo. Adolescent packing the Vogue. I knock on the door. Who is it? Just happen to know. Luda. Yeah, they need to do that. First of all, people are at the end of the fiscal year, you're usually like tapering down, closing your budget off. So you don't always get, they wouldn't put like Spence versus Danny on December. They would save that for the new year. I like the fight. I think that's a good fight. First of all, they're fighting for a vacant regular title. Tank's moving up to 35. Gamboa got more fights at 35 than Tank. Gamboa, he gave Crawford the toughest fight. Tank ain't never fought at 135. So, yeah, you could say Gamboa has fell off or slid a little bit since the Terrence Crawford fight. But, again, this is uncharted territory for for Tank more than it's Gamboa. Gamboa already fought at that weight and gave Crawford issue. So, I like it. Gamboa still got power, and he still got speed. He still be in shape. And I was at his last fight. This was the game plan anyway. That's why they put him on the undercard. I was at Tank's last fight in Baltimore. Crazy audience, packed, sold out. And Gamboa knocked out Rocky Martinez. He knocked him down and then destroyed him. So, coming off a comeback win, I ain't mad at that. So, that's a nice little fight. I guess Tank live out there in Atlanta. Bro, and these old media motherfuckers, is I told you, they can't compete with us. We give such a fresh and revealing perspective on boxing. They want to hate so bad. Like, for example, Danny Jacobs they're talking about him fighting Julio Cesar Chavez on Dazn. I love Jacob. Jacobs, that's my man. But I think he going to beat Chavez relatively easy. I don't have no faith in Chavez Jr. If he can make it a good fight, he can make it a good fight. He don't look like he's in bad shape, but I don't even know if Chavez can make weight. But once again, I promise you, I keep showing you the same thing. How come old media, they don't criticize nobody else but PBC damn near? You get what I'm saying? Like, you like Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. more than you like Tank versus Gamboa? And it's Tank's first fight in a new division, and it's Jacobs' new fight in a new division. I don't know. I like that. I like the Tank fight, bro. Tank used to spar with Gamboa, so it's a guy that's familiar with him. I like it. I like it. And beyond that, like I said, just all I'm asking for is let's put shit in perspective. How is it that Tank, they don't give him credit for being a good fighter? Like, they don't say he's pound for pound number one, like them being old media. And they overly criticize what he's doing, But Andrew Cancio is a champion. He beat Machado twice, and he fighting Rene Alvarado. So what's popping with that? How is that? That's a big fight for boxing. Rene Alvarado versus Machado. Look at some of the people Jaime Munguia is fighting. He's a champion. And he fights Patrick Aladi, and nobody says a peep. They don't have no crazy questions at the press conference. Hey, who the fuck is this dude you fighting? Inoue, he fighting people. No one knew who Dennis Hogan was at the time he fought him. So, like I said, let's keep it. If we gonna critique, let's keep it even Steven. Why is it only certain fighters seem to get the blunt of the criticism from old media? Like Wilder. Oh, why is he fighting Luis Ortiz? Okay, why is a champion Andrew Cancio fighting Rene Alvarado? That's the best guy. So he's not fighting Tevin Farmer. You know, he's not fighting Miguel Bercho. He's fighting Rene Alvarado. Please let me know. Let's keep it, like I said, with the Errol Spence criticism. Okay, y'all want to criticize Errol? That's cool. We could talk about it. But what about Tyson Fury being on coke? Well, see, bro, they can't keep up with this because you know what it is. Sup, Ego? Good morning from NYC. What's up? What's popping it? You up kind of early. Shout out to NYC, man. Yeah, it's like old media, they constantly try to do that. Shit don't work no more. They constantly criticize certain fighters. Oh, why is Terrence Crawford fighting his mandatory Aegis Clemens or Aegis Kavalaskis? Okay, why is Cancio fighting Rene Alvarado? Explain that. Why is Katie Taylor ducking the fade in the rematch with the girl that most people think beat her? Why is Triple G not fighting Deryevchenko again? Let's talk about all the issues. Let's talk about them. See, that's what I'm saying. People want it. It's selective outrage, like I always tell y'all. People got this select outrage. Oh, why is Tank doing this? Like, I can't believe Tank. But you can believe Andrew Cancio and other fighters. And I'm not even mad at Andrew Cancio. He's a fighter. He was working full-time or part-time at another job and shit. Golden Boy is the one that made the fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Remember all that Tank versus Machado talk? That didn't age well. Facts. They were saying Machado's the real champion. Man, and he can't beat Cancio twice. Tank would have bodied him. I don't care how big he is. Tank would have bodied that man. He said that didn't age well. Fact. See, this is why we run the game, bro. This is why. We have real boxing dialogue, real boxing talk. And one thing about Tank Davis that's undeniable is the kid is a star. If you say he's not a star, then say I so my shooters can clap you, bro. He is popular. Again, this is not the only measuring stick, but this is one of them for me. When you see Instagram popular pages, you know, like the Shade Room and Baller Alert and, you know, Hollywood IQ or whatever, you know, whatever all this shit's called. Hollywood Unlocked and all this shit. And they talking about they talk when Patrick Day dies. They talk when there's a viral knockout like Wilder or something. But a lot of these companies, they don't talk about boxing regularly. They talking about Gervonta Tank Davis and his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend Ari, and they broke up again. Bro, Tank is relevant. He's relevant. He's part of the culture now. Ron, what's popping? He said, what's goody? Got the late night stream rocking. Shout out to my dude on the East Coast. Tank is popular, bro. If you listen, this is a true testament, you know, from me, and I was in Baltimore. Tank had him in the card that they put together. They had the arena so rocking that early, way before Tank came out for the main event, the shit was lit, and there was hella people in the audience, like more so than guys who were like known big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to Triple G fights, I've been to Canelo fights, I've been to Wilder fights, Terrence Crawford, etc. And then a lot of those fights fill out. They end up filling out. But with Tank's fight, because he had a lot of his local friends, you know, from the area and stuff, from the DMV or Baltimore, he had a lot of them on the card. The shit was, it was filled out well before the main event. And I've been to several fights where people get there for the co-feature or the main event. Like, they get there right in time for the main event, and it don't really start filling out. He had so many people on the card from Baltimore, and a lot of those guys, off their performances and wins, they just recently signed to Mayweather Promotions, like Malik. See, Ron was there with me. He said, hell yeah, the arena was packed. Bro, I'm telling you, it was packed, and it was packed early. Tank is a star, I'm telling you. It was packed a lot earlier than, like, I'm talking about, I've been to Vegas fights, and people came like right before Canelo went on. You know what I'm saying? This shit was like early. Like I got there. I don't even get to the fights early a lot of times because I'll be doing a lot of stuff. I'll be moving. And I was surprised with how many people were there early. He said I met Pusha T that night. Yeah. Love that girl. Respect that. She's your world. Yeah. Shout out to Pusha. I should have came by you. I didn't meet Pusha. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, man. And that was in Baltimore. The only complaint I had about Baltimore that whole trip was they said a water main or water pipe burst. That traffic was horrible, bro. Like I had 7 drivers cancel because they couldn't get to the place they dropped me off on because all the roads was canceled. So I don't think it's going to be a problem if he fights in Baltimore again. But they said an underground pipe exploded, so that it had the city fucked up around that time. That's the only complaint I had about that trip. My room was nice as fuck too. I'm going back there. It was like an apartment. But anyway, I've been to Atlanta before. What about the 7-Eleven? What happened at 7-Eleven? Oh, that Transformer that was there? Oh, that 7-Eleven was closed, though. Yeah, it was closed. They said the Transformers jumped the man. I don't know what the fuck was going on, bro. That's what they said. They said the Transformer jumped the owner or something. But anyway. Dude, there was a 7-Eleven. Bro, there was like 3 7-Elevens hella quick. Listen, I've been to Atlanta. It's a great business city. There's a lot of money in Atlanta. Baltimore probably got the most zombies that I've seen, bro. That's sad because there's a lot of people that's like, they strung out. I seen it. I was walking. It's close to midnight. And something evil lurking in the dark. You try to scream. Bro, I try to scream. But terror takes the sound before you make it. A doom, 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 doom. I do, bro. Baltimore, I see why they filmed The Wire there. A doom, 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 doom. A doom, 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 doom. They was really wilding out there, bro. Bro, that's how you know they got zombies, because they didn't even ask for nothing. They didn't even, like, like, I'm from the Bay, so in the Bay, like crackheads will, like, ask you, hey, man, $5. Bro, they didn't even want nothing. The zombies was just, doom, 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 doom. They was just, like, out there dancing, like, gigging. Bada, boom, 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 beetle, bro. They didn't even want no money or nothing. Like, I'm like, damn. They must have already got, it's like a snake. You could put a mouse in a snake tank, and if he already ate, he's not even gonna bother the mouse because he's full. Yeah, the Knox didn't even want nothing. They was just doom 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 doom. They was tripping, bro. They was out. I went to Starbucks. They was out Starbucks waiting for me and shit. Like, what you drinking, partner? It was tripping, bro. Baltimore I got him, bro. Baltimore had him out there, bro. Fucking Zombie Land. I thought they was filming that. What the fuck? Where Woody Harrelson that nigga, bro? What? They was tripping, dog. But it had a good inside, like the venue and shit. It had a good crowd. Man, these little girls jumped me out there in Baltimore. I went to 7-Eleven. I went to Amazon, same day, Amazon. I had to pick up a package because I left something. These little girls, you got some money? I was like, for what? And they're like, we need to get home. And I was like, how am I supposed to? They're like, just order the Uber for us. And I'm like, how? What you mean? The same way you got here. Hey, what? You little badass, fake ass, Black Olsen twin looking motherfuckers, bro. What? She tried to punk me. She said, get us an Uber. Fuck, where the cookies and shit looking ass, bro. What? Man, them little girls jumped me. I gave him some money. Just get us some money so we can get home. What? Yeah, I was in the hood. And to see the horrible part about it is other people when I walked out, they seen me get a girl's money, so they looking and shit, bro. They looking, they trying to get some money too, or worse. They don't. Never mind. But yeah. No, they was young, bro. They wasn't like of age. They were like 8, 9 or something. They was just out there. Crazy. I haven't been to Jersey. I need to come out there. What you want, the Ego Hood tour? This motherfucker trying to have me in Patterson and Newark and shit. Y'all motherfuckers trying to have me shot. Yeah, you ever been to fucking 40th block? You ever been to Grape Street? Bro, what is this, the Ego Hood tour? You been to Brazil and Wilmington, nigga? Like, y'all just try to get me Slauson and be more where they see me. Stop. The fuck? You ever been to 15th and Lennox, my guy? Yeah, they trying to have me in the BX getting razor bladed and $150 and shit. What the fuck? Yeah. You ever been to West Philly, my nigga? Nah, bro. What? They trying to put me in the cuts. Now, all hoods is similar, but shit. Can I live? Motherfucker trying to have me in the project. In my project. In my project. They trying to have me out there. You ever been to motherfucking Gary, Indiana? Motherfucker be moving that meth and shit. Indianapolis, we move that. We be pacing like the pacer. Like what? Y'all tripping, dog. Yeah, I felt the earthquake. I was on live stream getting shook out my socks and shit. Yeah, I've been to Tijuana. The kids were selling me chicle and shit. I bought some. That gum was on point though. I got a question for y'all. Is Dazn gonna promote fight season? I'm just curious. Is Dazn, do they plan on promoting fight season? Like, I know it's fight season, but like with Dazn, but like, are they gonna promote any of the fights on fight season? Bro, they got Ruiz in the commercial, like celebrating, eating tortas and shit, and they got Joshua on all fours getting socked up. Like, why would you do that to your hometown fighter? Really weird. Hey, and the other thing is, what's up with Golden Boy and De La Hoya? I really feel something is up because Oscar De La Hoya, he used to use he used to use his social media to really like kind of promote. And I don't feel like he actually just posted it. I looked earlier. He had no post about it. He just posted this, but there's that. But he's not even using his social media to really even promote Canelo Kovalev. He got this one. Like, I went to Golden Boy's page, right? Golden Boy's page. Excuse me. I went to Golden Boy's page. Look, this is Golden Boy's verified page. They got 1 million followers. They got your boy Canelo about to fight in 2 weeks. 1 million followers. And look, they have no Canelo post. Like, what's popping though? That's weird to me. Look, this is go to it. You can look yourself, but look, they have no Canelo recent Kovalev post. That's not weird to you? Look, that's on the undercard of the fight, but you have no recent posts. Who's that? That Canelo? Who the fuck was that? They got one buried October 5th. Like that's crazy. How, bro? Dazn, they need my help, so I'm gonna keep giving my insight. One of the problems I've noticed with Dazn is this. They keep saying all this pay-per-view's dead and shit. Canelo's eating. He's making money. We know that. He's making a lot of money. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the greater good of boxing fans. Dazn has completely and totally, in their effort to destroy pay-per-view or whatever, what they've done is they've completely relegated their fighters to being trapped on an app, and they have totally taken away the big fight experience. You know, people see Dazn, this is what they underestimated from my perspective. They underestimated people's like kind of like social media and the need for inclusion. Like Dazn, I don't feel like their biggest fights has a big fight feel. When Floyd Mayweather would fight on pay-per-view, it felt, for his whole fight week, grand arrivals, the build-up, it felt like an event. None of these Canelo fights feel like events. Like, they are events, but they don't have that big fight feel to me. I don't know what you guys feel, but they don't have like a big fight feel. You got your man Canelo supposed to be setting history in 2 weeks, a week and a half, and you haven't done no face-off. You haven't done, where's the Mark Wahlberg? Where's Maverick Carter? Where's Meek Mill? Wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished? Like Pop was finished? Where's LeBron James? Where's all these executive produced shows and shit? Nothing. $20 for the app, and you did one press. You didn't do a press tour. You did one press conference in LA. On, like, how you don't even go to New York? Like, okay, maybe not go to Mexico or Russia or some shit. All right, fine. But you don't even do a New York and a LA. But you did for Jacobs. Like, this is like, let them tell it. This is supposed to be a bigger fight than the Jacobs fight. You know, this is what they do to black fighters. Like, oh, they don't have nobody knows Jacobs. You know, this is what people say. So this, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you go to Mexico? That's how I know in my heart of all hearts that Dazn, they've run out of budget. They ran out of budget, so they just hacked it. Because how you go to Mexico for Canelo Jacobs, and you go to 3 cities, but for Canelo Kovalev, which is supposed to be a bigger fight, and Kovalev's supposed to be, let old media tell it. They said Canelo picked Kovalev over, you know, Dmitry Bivol and Beterbiev and Caleb Plant and Andrade and Charlo and all these people because Kovalev is this big ordeal. He's this big, huge name. This is what they've said. So if he's this big, huge name, how and Jacobs doesn't carry a fan base and already got stopped and lost to Triple G, then how did they do a 3-city press tour and go to Mexico, New York, and LA for Canelo Jacobs, but for Canelo Kovalev they just went to LA and that's it? It's just poor planning. And then on top of that, Canelo was supposed to fight in September, and then that got canceled for obvious reasons. Couldn't negotiate with Kovalev and pay him what he wanted. Then you tried with Derevchenko, couldn't pay him what he wanted. So he moved on to Triple G and beat Triple G's ass, you know. So you really got an extension. You really had, so it's not like, oh, these guys had to get in camp. You didn't even fight on the day you were supposed to fight. So that actually gave you somewhat of a cushion and gave you more time to plan because you didn't fight on the Mexican dates. You didn't fight in September. You know what I'm saying? So you actually had extra time to manifest and organize and plan things because you didn't fight at his known original dates that he likes to fight on. So it's just bad, man. Canelo's stock is not going to grow from this, from this type of behavior. You look at it, Canelo, for the last 2 years, he begged and pleaded to get the Mexican dates and said it was so important to the culture and to his heritage. But for the last 2 years, one, because of clenbuterol, and then two, because of poor planning with Kovalev, Daryevchenko, or whatever, for 2 years straight, he's only fought on one Mexican date, but he said he wanted both of them. Floyd, he said, oh, Floyd's, not Mexican. I want the Mexican dates. They mean something to me. But for 2 years straight, you didn't fight in the intended May and September. Like I said, you failed with the clenbuterol, so you couldn't fight Cinco de Mayo versus Golovkin. They had to reschedule it till September, so you were out of the ring for a year. Now, recently, you couldn't get it done. You lowballed Daryevchenko and Kovalev, only to watch Kovalev almost get stopped and then give him what he wants after that performance. Just weird. Ryan didn't even get to fight on that date either. That's what that's Ron, that's a good ass point. That's what I'm saying. Ryan Garcia, and see, that's the thing. Ryan Garcia hasn't fought since Jose Lopez. How are these your biggest stars though? Oscar De La Hoya had the audacity to try to lure Errol Spence after the Mikey Garcia fight to Golden Boy. Why would Errol Spence want to go when you have no prominent black fighters that are even moved? I don't even know when Rashidi Ellis is fighting. I don't even know when Keandre Gibson is fighting. You have no relevant black fighters. You're trying to lure one of the most relevant popping black fighters, multiple, Deontay Wilder, Tank, and Errol Spence. You're trying to lure them over to Golden Boy, but you don't have no prominent Golden Boy black fighters that you're moving, and then you kind of specialize in the Latino Hispanic market, and then you're not even taking care of Canelo's date, and Ryan Garcia is not fighting and mad at his paychecks and shit. That's just, to me, that's none of that stuff is good, and people can get mad, but you can dislike, but you can't disprove what I'm saying. Smash the like button. Everything I just said was fact, no cap. And see, once again, the great, brilliant thing about new media, we don't have to lie. I don't have to lie to create a narrative. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not creating a narrative. I'm just saying what I see. This is what old media says. This is what I see. This is like factual things. So, yeah, the marketing strategy needs a facelift, in my opinion. Canelo is fighting in 2 weeks, and I've seen very little about it. Canelo keeps posting on his Instagram barely. Can I see I'm legally blind? Looking at it, bro. That's not enough. I do more. I honestly, I feel like I do more to promote a lot of shit than promoters at times. Like me talking about Canelo and Andre and stuff, this shit gets the conversation popping and shit. Cause I do I'm doing like frequent videos just talking about this stuff, and we getting views from it. And then Dazn got $1 billion allegedly. Look, I'm telling you, Canelo back look huge and in shape. 6,000 views, and it ain't been out a day yet. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it, like we just talking about boxing. Look, Canelo sparring Ryan Garcia. Like, look, all this stuff, this shit adds up. 4 days ago, 7.2. Like these are multiple videos. Look. Multiple videos just talking about, look, Canelo 5,000, live stream 4,000, 10,000 Canelo and Andre, bro, all this stuff. So I don't understand these promotional companies thinking that you have such a classical masterpiece of a fight that you don't have to, all you have to do is just announce it and people are gonna be jumping up for joy for it. It's the social media age, baby. You gotta still like promote it, not just an occasional Dazn post. And see, the other thing is Dazn, they don't have like, I feel like they got, if you go to Dazn's page, they need to concentrate their forces, because I don't know who Pat McAfee is. You know, that sounds like antivirus software and shit. I don't even know who that is. You know, more power to him, but I don't know who he is. Like, who is Cuz? I don't know. You know? So I don't come to DAZN for that. I come to DAZN for boxing. That's it. So they should have like separate sectors. So when like there's no separation. You feel what I'm saying? Like HBO, see, I'm dropping too many gems. DAZN need to pay me, bro. They need to just send a check, because I'm dropping too many gems. But for example, if you don't watch, so boxing is hardcore. Like, we got hard. Just look at Patrick Day just passed away. Look at how many people sent positive messages and band together. We are like a real fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is a real fraternity. Like, this is like really a fellowship, a brotherhood, a sisterhood. And people don't understand it. And that's why if you come into this game and you think shit's sweet, like, it's not. Like, you have to really build rapport with the fans and stuff like that. But anyway, some people literally, like me, I literally had HBO for boxing. They occasionally have some other good stuff, but I didn't really watch Game of Thrones. I never watched that. None of the other shit. I don't watch Ballers. I really watched HBO for boxing. HBO had his own boxing page. DAZN got Pat McAfee mixed in with the boxing and YouTube motherfuckers fighting. Bro, what? They need like some type of separation. I don't come for like I can assess my own NFL and baseball and shit. He said, "Yep, canceled it after boxing." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no real separation. Fuck DAZN USA. It need to be DAZN Boxing. Like, that needs to be its own faction, because boxing is a secret society like that. When I go on these fucking trips to cover these fights and I tell people about that I cover boxing, they all say, like, majority of them is really rare when I meet somebody who's really hip and knows boxing like that. They be like, "Oh yeah, I missed the Mike Tyson days, and yeah, Mayweather versus Pacquiao was big in Vegas." They'd say surface area shit. I know they don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's a secret society, and I feel like it needs to be acknowledged as such, and you have to kind of separate it. Like, Showtime has a Showtime boxing Instagram, not Showtime Weeds and all these other shows that they're coming up with, because you get, like I said, you have to concentrate your forces, and it kind of gets lost in translation. I don't go to DAZN for anything but boxing at all. And I got to sift through, you know, Pat McAfee and Norton Antivirus and all these shows and shit. I don't watch none of that. Yeah, PBC on Fox. Exactly. So that's one thing they could do, is create. Yeah, HBO has they had a boxing page. So if it's not just on the HBO. Like, occasionally they will promote Canelo on the HBO regular page, but they got Game of Thrones and stuff, talk about original stand-up comedies and shit. Boxing's a secret society, I'm telling you, bro. So DAZN, they don't have people apparently making these decisions. They got YouTubers fighting. They got cricket and crochet and Connect 4 championship games. Like, I don't come for none of that, bro. He said, "I just got a new dude at work who's really into boxing. I'm low-key excited to have someone to talk boxing with." And that's a good feeling when you connect and meet someone like, "Oh shit, you really know your boxing." Like, there's the celebrities that really know boxing, from what I've seen, there's a couple of them. LL Cool J, he really knows boxing. Like, he follows it. Gilly the Kid, he follows it. Lil Wayne's pretty versed, from what I've seen. He even manages Regis Prograis. Denzel looks like a pretty hardcore boxing fan. You know, so there's some people, and there's some people who just kind of show face for big fights and shit like that. So, I don't know. I think DAZN, the promotional strategy, whatever this is not beneficial, and they have totally disrupted the big fight feel. It does not feel like a big fight, big event. Like, I don't know. Canelo's the biggest thing smoking on DAZN, and he fights in 2 weeks, and I ain't heard nothing from it. Literally. Tell me the link. Send me a link right now of Canelo versus Kovalev docu-series. You know, one of them Mark Wahlberg produced, Meek Millie produced, Maverick, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook produced series. That's what I'm saying. They clearly ran out of a budget. And see, if you budget right, you don't have to run out of budget. But giving Triple G some dumb shit, $15 million for some dumb Steve Rose fight, Jelly Roll fight, yeah, you're going to run out your budget for sure. Because you have to make a profit. Paying Joshua $40 million and he gets slept, yeah, that budget going to go pretty quick. Because you gave him $40 million in his stock drop versus Andy Ruiz. So I don't get this kind of lazy promotion. I think Fox has done a phenomenal job. And there's no rules to this. Fox ain't been in the boxing game up until they really recently did the PBC shit. They haven't been in the boxing game for probably decades. Right? Shout out to Real Brother 32. I see exactly what you did and why you did it. All right. Fox been disassociated with boxing for probably decades, since Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard and shit. They weren't really in the boxing world. They were doing other sports and other shows, right? They came in the game and they immediately, their presence was felt. They have live productions and they really just jumped into it and really embraced it with open arms. They did a face-off for Chris Areola and Adam Kalnaski. They did one for Pacquiao Thurman. They did one for Errol Spence and Sean Porter, of course. They did one for David Benavidez and Anthony Durrell. Bro, the co-feature, David Benavidez, Anthony Durrell was a co-feature to a pay-per-view. They still did a face-off for it. Meanwhile, you got Canelo Kovalev supposed to be this legacy. Supposed to be this huge legacy fight. They ain't even promoting. They ain't did no face-off, no docu-series, no Mark Wahlberg, no nothing. At least so far. And I haven't heard no imminent things. And the promotion from some places is getting so lazy. And see, this is the worst part about it. They have YouTube channels, and then they want to be select about how much access they give. There'll be YouTube channels and they don't treat it. They look at Yahoo Sports or something, and YouTube be really driving these sales. YouTube, there's a lot of just digital channels and shit that really push the envelope and really drive, and they don't have instant access to any camp that they want unless they facilitate that on their own. There's no handouts. And we the ones that really move the needle. That's why I told you it's digital mob. It's digital mob, bro. He said Edislandi Lara and Ramon Alvarez even had a face-off. That's what I'm saying. But Canelo and Kovalev don't. Your brother, I don't know I think he's older. Your older brother had a Edislandi Lara. That wasn't even a big fight like that. And they did a face-off for it. But Dazn, they don't have no budget for that. KSI Logan Paul. That I'm not even a YouTube. I don't even really know much about them. But I feel like a face-off with them might be cool. Might be some entertainment value. They not doing nothing for that. Like a face-off. See, the thing is, Logan Paul and KSI, they came in the game like me in terms of YouTube. So they know how to bless the mic. They know how to get behind the mic. They know how to speak on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So a face-off with them kind of might be a good idea. Because they're going to, talk shit and all that. Matt Campbell, $2 super chat. PBC is killing facts. Facts. Appreciate you. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of promoters, and I'm telling you, No Country for Old Men, New Media. We run the game. Trust me on this one. And it's looking like there's some people in this game, take it for what it's worth, that are out of touch. How the fuck does Smack do battles and they got to face off with motherfucking Cassidy They got Arsenal and Cassidy, and they got Cassidy and Goods doing a fucking face-off, but like 2 battle rappers. Hardcore rapper, but he's glossy. You got 2 fucking battle rappers doing a face-off, same type of setup, getting it done. I don't know what their budget was, but Canelo and Kovalev ain't doing a face-off. How the fucking Smack do one? And Smack putting shit on pay-per-view. DAZN talking about pay-per-view is dead, and they got Cassidy on pay-per-view. Getting booed in Philly and shit, bro. Man, I show you how the biscuit tastes. Trash bag, pick a late. Man, I'm cocky and sloppy with the 8. Man, I'm on the corner usually. I put you to sleep like a boring movie. Bro, how you ain't got no budget but smack, you know? How Smack got the budget, bro? How Smack, bro, how Smack putting it together? They got dope graphics when I watch the Smack. They got video on demand. How they getting it jumping? How they doing face-offs? You see, that's what I'm saying. It don't even cost. It costs you nothing. Pay me no mind. It don't even cost you that much. You could facilitate this stuff. There's so many devices and crews and shit. How you let Cassidy got more face-offs in recent memory than Canelo? Cassidy got more face-offs than Canelo. So I don't know. Is Canelo like, is he that much, like, is he a diva or something where he don't like doing shit like that? I don't know, but that's weird. That's weird that Cassidy got more face-offs than fucking Canelo. Man, Canelo a redhead like Chucky. This shit is child's play. I'm no good guy. If you get away, then you lucky. Like, bro, how man, the haters can't stand me. I try to jump in the bitch body like Andy. Like, bro, how the fuck Cassidy got... I'm done. I just thought about this shit. I said, I do your bitch like Chucky and jump in the body like Andy. The haters can't stand me. Bro, how Cassidy got more promotion than you? Hey, this shit crazy, dog. Smell these rocks that I'm cooking. They ain't wrestling moves, bro. How Cassidy got more promotional skill than DAZN? This shit's sad. I don't give a fuck. This shit's sad. Man, smell these rocks that I'm cooking. They ain't wrestling moves, bro. Man, they pull over. They pull over because the watch blind them. So they pull over like the cops behind them. Man, I pop condoms. Like, how Cassidy got more... Man, get the fuck up out of here. Man, Canelo like Bill Cosby with Jello. I got bars like Cosby and Jello. Like, hello, bro. How Cass out here promote? Hey, get the fuck up out of here, bro. How Cass out promoting DAZN? Man, listen, dog. Man, Canelo, if you ain't yellow, you need to fight Charlo. I don't want to hear no excuses and all that, bro. How Cassidy out here? How Cassidy out here promoting more than... That shit crazy, dog. Hey, block Ray Reyes. Hating ass motherfucker. I knew you was a rat. It's okay. Bye-bye, Ray. I don't trust a motherfucker with a name that close together. No, it's too late. You should have said that in the first place. Now you don't try to back off the block now. Bro, we don't accept that. He said, bye-bye, fat rat. Listen. Man, the White, how I made Lucci, them big rocks got him like Chris Rock when he played Pookie. Like, it just don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. It don't even cost you that much money to get it cracking. So how's DAZN got no budget to promote this legacy fight with Canelo? It doesn't feel like big events. Like it does, it really doesn't. Smack even got the game down, bro. They know that they're putting something on pay-per-view, and there'll be people in the building for them. You know, they just did one in Atlanta, I think. But anyway, the goods one I think was in Atlanta. But anyway, they know that that's what's gonna get people hyped up to want to see it. They want to see it. They like to do that. So I don't understand what's up with boxing. Why we got this lazy promotion? That's like the Joker movie and they don't cut no trailers. That's part of the game. That's a necessary evil, I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine if you want people to watch a movie, you're going to put a trailer out. It's unbelievable. Canelo is literally about to fight in 2 weeks. Literally. And Ryan Garcia. And then, like, just horrible business. Horrible business decisions. Oh, this is why they get mad at new media, because I'm hitting y'all with fact upon fact upon fact. And it's all true. That's why they mad. Don't be mad at the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. If y'all want me to drop this latest fact, can I get a hell yeah? If y'all want me to drop this latest fact, all right, look. Can we get some more likes going? Get them likes jumping. Jumping. Let's get them likes up, though. This is what I'm talking about, bad decision making. They had this bootleg B-movie direct-to-DVD ass face-off for Ryan Garcia versus Avery Sparrow. It was so low budget, I don't even think some of y'all seen it. Like, just the production, they had some random dude hosting, and it looked pretty shitty. Like, I film, and I feel like I could have done a better production, you know, with no budget, just with my gear that I have right here. I don't have to rent nothing. But anyway, they did one for Ryan Garcia, Avery Sparrow, and really didn't get out there like that, but I seen it. And then Avery Sparrow get arrested, and they knew he had the laws was after him. And then he get arrested, the fight get canceled. This is poor planning. So you could do an Avery Sparrow Ryan Garcia face off, a fight that never even happened. But Ryan Garcia is about to fight Romero Duno, and there's clearly some beef there. Duno had a shirt that said, "Ryan, stop ducking me." And you don't do a face-off for that, or the main event, Canelo Kovalev. That's not weird to you guys? That's like Triple G and Canelo not having a face-off, but Triple G and Adama having a face-off. Like, it doesn't make sense. The Avery Sparrow didn't even happen. So you just wasted money even producing that. But even if it had happened, that wasn't no big-ass fight like that, where maybe you needed to even do it for that. That's weird decision making. Whoever is in charge, why would Golden Boy or Dazn or whoever set it up for that particular fight, and then with plans to put Canelo or Ryan Garcia on the Canelo Kovalev undercard? Miss Boxing, $20 super chat. Peace, ego, peace to the chat. Great stream. Appreciate you. That's just weird decision. Like, even if the Avery Sparrow fight didn't get canceled, was that really the fight that you wanted to invest your resources in, to get more promotion to? And then tell me I'm lying. And then Ryan Garcia was complaining because he said, "We're fighting in Cali. I'm from Victorville. We're fighting in SoCal, and people are coming to see me, and I'm selling the tickets." And they put Jaime Munguia as the main event. Why are you putting a face-off together with a co-feature. Ryan Garcia wanted to be the main event. He said he was the one driving the real sales because he's from that area and he had a lot of fans coming. So not only did you produce a face-off for Ryan Garcia, Avery Sparrow, a fight that ultimately would not happen, but you didn't even have him as the main event. You put Jaime Munguia. These business decisions make little sense to me. Why would you even invest on a face-off for something like that, for that particular fight? Then the fight doesn't happen, and he's not even the main event for the card? So if you had to do one face-off, why wouldn't you do the face-off on your main event? Why didn't you just make Ryan Garcia the main event? Did you get what I'm saying? Like, that, I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird to me. That's like Canelo Kovalev fighting, and let's say Jesus Soto Caras is fighting Mauricio Herrera. You do a face-off for Mauricio Herrera, Jesus Soto Caras, but not the main event. Weird. And then you have a bigger card, and then you don't do anything for it. Oh, okay. I personally don't understand decisions like that. I think boxing gets it twisted. I think you need to, the bigger card that has the potential to make some money, you need to promote those probably better than the cards that nobody wants to see. Boxing has this weird fascination with shit cards, and when they put together the cards that nobody even cares about, they want to promote that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they want to over promote Tyson Fury and make trailers for him versus Tom Schwartz, but then he'll have a better fight and then won't get the same promotion. That's the fight you don't need to promote. I think their thinking is like, oh, nobody knows this guy, so we have to go out of our way to promote it a bit better. But me personally, I would probably spend more resources, and if I'm going to blow my budget for the year, I'd rather blow it on the event that I think is bigger, and then I can actually lure people into ultimately ordering or buying Dazn or watching or buying tickets. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz is dangerous. He can beat Wilder. I mean, do I think he's going to win? No. I'm favoring Wilder, but yeah, I mean, to say he has no shot is foolish. I mean, he hurt Wilder in the first fight, so that's pretty self-explanatory. If you hurt someone once, you can hurt them again. Now it's a matter of will it happen? That's something else, but you can definitely do it. Yeah, man. I just feel like Dazn is in, like, with the promotion, they gotta get, in my opinion, kind of gotta up the ante. And here another thing, aside from the budget, is the placement is weird. They put it on the fight with a fight date with a major UFC card, so that might be another reason why they don't want to spend too much resources, because they might not expect to fuck with the UFC card. So they're like, we're not gonna put too much money down on this. They don't want to put no down payment down. They're like, nah, we just got to get all profit. That's what it's looking like. But in my view of boxing is maybe different. I think if you're really confident in your card, you should promote it and entice people to want it. You can't just put it out there and just make a flyer for it and you think everyone's gonna be down. Yeah, Ortiz is definitely dangerous. So, yeah, man, that's my opinion on the situation. Yeah, man, I've been on record and I've stated this. Canelo's fights seem to be getting less and less exposure. That's not a good thing. To me, he's trending down more than he's trending up. His events don't seem bigger. I can name 4 or more fights factually and support it. 4 or more fights that he fought on pay-per-view that all feel bigger than all of his fights on DAZN. Who wants to challenge me? But just know you will be blocked in the hot seat, because I don't waste my time for nothing. So if I got to waste my time to explain it to you and you want to be that bullheaded and stubborn when you know what I'm saying is true, then please step up. I can name 4 or more fights that Canelo fought pre-Dazn that were all bigger than all of his fights, independent fights on Dazn. Does anyone disagree with that? So we can do a hot seat and get you out of here. They keep saying, the face of boxing. Bro, he's not going to be the face of boxing much longer if he doesn't keep putting big numbers up and big. That's how Mayweather was consistently the biggest ticket every year in boxing. Canelo's fights are starting, like you gonna fuck around and let Errol, Spence, and Wilder start passing you. I'm telling you. And I told you, Dazn, in their effort to kill pay-per-view, they actually did the opposite, and they opened the floodgate. They opened the floodgate for new pay-per-view stars. That's what they did, and especially with the politics of Canelo not fighting Charlo or Andrade, or I don't want to fight Triple G, and people not feeling like, he's fighting some of the fights that they want to see, David Benavidez or whatever. So it to me, all of Dazn's game plan is really backfired from not understanding the market. Canelo's popularity has not grown. Canelo versus Jacobs did 600,000 concurrent. You can use Dazn on 3 different devices at the same time, and it's legal. It tells you this, bro. I'm telling you, they can't stop new media, because this is all, I'm saying all facts. Look, all facts. If you're looking to share your Dazn account with other members of your household or watch a fight on multiple devices at once, you're in luck. The service lets you stream on up to 3 devices at once. 3 devices. This is Dazn. This is their website telling you that. So I rest my case. That's why they said 600,000 concurrent streams. Use that little bit of trickery, because concurrent, do you guys know what that means? Simultaneously. We not stupid, bro. That means simultaneously. You can have one paid Dazn account. This is all legal. I ain't talking about some Napster bullshit. All legal. I'm not talking about Pirate Bay torrents and shit. You can buy one Dazn account per their own rules, operate it, and cast it out on 3 different devices simultaneously, aka concurrently. So when you tell me 600,000 for Canelo versus Jacobs at one time concurrently, I know for a fact that that's not 600,000 unique viewers, because that means even though you're capable of doing this per Dazn rules, per Dazn their infrastructure, you think 600,000 people were all brand new individual organic accounts, and nobody gave someone their login, put the fight on their pop's house or ran it at their house in Oakland, and then gave someone the credentials in Richmond or San Francisco? Come on, bro. And it's the same way like Hulu. You can Netflix. Like I use my parents' Netflix account. My sister uses it. I use it, and then my parents have one account. So that's 3. But a lot of those services, they allow you to do 3 to 5. You know what I'm saying? They allow you to do 3 to 5. Shout out to my dude Town Business, bro. What's popping? They allow you to cast it out or stream concurrently on 3 devices. So we know Canelo's numbers are dwindling, and they're going to continue to dwindle until he fights Demetrius Andrade. As long as new media is here, they're going to continue to dwindle unless we start getting those fights in the proper promotion. He got to fight Charlo. He got to fight Andrade. That's it. And people for non-black fighters, they keep coming up with these scapegoats to have an exit strategy to not see certain fights. Because what if Canelo fight at 175? Does he even want to come back to 160? You can't. Canelo is, what is he, 30 now? You can't keep fluctuating your weight like that. He might want to come down slow if he does go back to 160. Mikey Garcia, perfect example. He told you he not fight. He gave up his lightweight. The reason Lomachenko just fought Luke Campbell is because Mikey Garcia can't come back down to lightweight safely from 47, or he doesn't want to even chance it. So this is another excuse for Canelo, if he can even beat Kovalev, to potentially avoid Charlo and avoid Andrade at 160, because we don't even know, keep moving up and shit. We don't even know if he can come back down to 160 right away. Oh, Town, you in Philly for that Better Be a fight? That's a good ass fight. That's a good ass fight. I thought you don't like flying. Or are you asking me if I'm there? I'm not there. That's a good fight though. I love it. Yeah, man. So I just feel like the promotion has to get stronger. Canelo has the nerve to call someone else boring after his Golovkin and Jacobs performances. Yeah, bro, that's a good point. That's a good point. And to me, that all that shit is dead. That shit is a dub. To me, what's boring is motherfuckers with no skill. When I watch a fight and there's no adjustments and it's all fought one flat note, that's boring. You know, like just look at somebody's album. Let's say we're judging a hip hop album, and every single song is a party song. There's no songs about your mama, no deep songs, no like street anthems, no, you know, club hit. It's just everything is the same. That would be boring for me. You get what I'm saying? That would be boring. That would definitely be boring to hear an album and all the songs sound the same. You know? So to me, when it comes to boxing, that's what's boring. That's what's boring. It's boring to me when fighters can't make no adjustments and have no defense, and they just do one thing over and over and can't figure nothing out. That's what's boring. So Canelo, he's full of shit with that. Talking about Andre's boring. And Canelo is not the boxing god to just prophesize how a fight's going to play out. Because if that's the case, so if Canelo is Nostradamus or whatever, Rasputin, then why didn't he just prophesize that on Cinco de Mayo, him fighting another Mexican, which was supposed to be two Mexican warriors on Cinco de Mayo, and him and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., right? Why didn't he prophesize that shit was going to be fucking buns? That fight was worse. That fight was worse than any black fighter Canelo has fought recently with the name. Danny Jacobs' fight was better. The Edeslandi Lara Afro-Cuban fight was better. Name somebody who stunk up the joint worse than Chavez Jr. or Rocky Fielding in terms of a non-competitive, one-sided, uneventful fight. So that's a cop-out. We know this. That is a complete cop-out. So if Canelo can predict how fights are going to, then why did he fight Chavez Jr. and fight him at that catch weight, knowing that fight was going to be canned? Hey, Kane out of pocket. He said he should have told us he was going to fail a drug test. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's not up to the fighter to determine what fight is going to be boring. You don't know what the fuck Andre going to do until you fight him. I put this on anything. I've seen tons of fights where in my heart of all hearts, I was like, this shit finna go crazy. And then I watched it and I was like, damn, I expected so much more. Like Ruslan Provodnikov Matisse. I could have swore somebody was going to get slept. I was like, nah, somebody got to get... I don't even think they had any knockdowns. But I was like, man, there's going to be a violent fight and knockdowns and shit. No. But then Tim Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov, I didn't even think that was going to be nothing crazy. Because I didn't think fucking baldhead Bradley would fight like he Triple G or whatever the fuck he thought he was that night. I didn't think he was going to come out fighting like Rambo and trying to prove something. So that's a perfect example. Tim Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov was more high stakes and dramatic based on the style mashup and how Bradley came out and what happened, him getting badly hurt and nearly knocked out and concussed, versus Ruslan Provodnikov Matisse. I thought that was a sure shot action fight. Perfect example. Here's another example. Matisse versus John Molina. John Molina had recently lost and he moved up from 35 to 40, where Matisse was a killer who just lost to Danny Garcia. See, I know my boxing off the top of my head. Young encyclopedia. So John Molina was moving up in weight, recent loss. Matisse had lost to Danny, but that was Danny. So I didn't expect much from that fight. I didn't. And that was a dope fight. You know, that was a fight of the year candidate that particular year. People thought John Molina was just going to get slapped. He actually dropped Matisse more times than Danny Garcia. He dropped him twice clean. So you don't know. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen, you know? People said Wilder versus Tyson Fury was going to be an easy fight, and it wasn't. So we don't need Canelo to preclude what's going to happen in the fight. We just need you to fight the fight. Andre's going to be boring and run. You don't know what the man going to do. He might, because here's the thing. Andre don't even know what he's going to do because Andre never fought Canelo. So if he got in there and he's doing a certain thing and is having success, then he's going to keep doing it. So he don't even know what he's going to do. He can have a game plan and a vision of what he thinks will work, but you could get in there and think that shit's going to be hard and then it's surprisingly easy. Or you think it's going to be easy and it's surprisingly hard. Like Errol Spence versus Porter. I think Errol Spence kind of undermined Sean Porter's dog and his skill set. He said the man ain't got no skill. He just got some raw talent. But the fight was hard for both fighters. You see what I'm saying? So we don't need fighters to rule out and exclude who they want to exclude. That's just a cop-out that you don't want to fight that style. Bro, I don't care if Canelo's being advised to not fight him. Canelo is a money-making machine. He has some authority on his career. If he wanted to fight, the fight would be happening. Period. Whether Oscar didn't want it, whoever, Robert Diaz didn't want it. If Canelo really pushed for it, he could get it. Period. He's the A side. He's the money man. So, yeah, it's a cop-out when the fighter just comes out. That's a lame excuse of, I know it's going to be boring, so I don't have to fight him. If we accept bullshit like that, then we don't have to watch any fight. Because the person can just say, the motherfucker had a booger in his nose. I ain't fighting him. Oh, him? Too short. He like the rapper. What's my favorite word? He too short for me. Bro, I mean, we could do this with anything. Oh, you want me to fight him? Nah, he boring as fuck. It's stupid. Like, okay, imagine if a black fighter did this. And this is going to make people mad. I love it. Imagine Tyson Fury, in my honest opinion. Yeah, Lomachenko said Pacquiao's too old. See, if you have the complexion for the protection, you can keep making excuses. For example, we all watched, or most of us watched, Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. I do believe that was a boring fight. That fight, right? Tyson Fury failed drug test, blah, 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 gained weight, came back. He fought two other guys, Safiri and Francisco Pianeta. None of those fights were crazy exciting either. Could you imagine if Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder says, The Klitschko fight was boring. Then he took 2-3 years off, came back and fought Safiri and Francisco Pianeta, two other fights that weren't boring, that weren't really thrilling. So his last 3 fights plus a long layoff have all been fucking boring. I ain't fighting Tyson Fury. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the ridicule Deontay Wilder would receive if he said, I ain't fighting that motherfucker, the Gypsy King, because his last 3 fights were boring? And they actually were boring. Andre knocked down Selesky his last fight in the first round. And you trying to act like he the most boring dude in the sport. Bro, it's over for y'all. It is over. It is over for old media. Bro, they would castrate Wilder. Exactly. Ain't nobody would give Wilder a pass. And see, this is what they do. The Black Channel and all this bullshit. Black people would not give Wilder a pass for that. Ain't no black people would be like, oh yeah, Wilder, yeah, duck Tyson Fury, don't fight him. If he couldn't get Joshua and he had already knocked out Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury was pressing his line, ain't nobody would just be like, oh yeah, Wilder, you know, he doesn't have to fight him. He's right. Tyson Fury's. But this is what they do to Canelo. Oh, yeah, Canelo's right. You know, Andre is boring. Bro, it's over. None of that shit works. I don't care where you're from. I don't care your national pride, your ethnicity, your gender, your age, your color. It's bullshit. And that shit, it can't fly. It can't fly. Wilder would be torched if he said he ain't fighting a guy who has been known to put on boring fights. Watch Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora. Boring. The second one. But guess what? Wilder, being that southern dog that he is, he knows he has killer power, a killer instinct, great conditioning, confident. Oh my God, I promise you. One face, one name, one champion. And that's Deontay the Ron Bomber. He's so confident in himself and so ready for the world that he don't care. He don't care. He's like, all right, Tyson Fury is probably boring. But guess what? I'm the most exciting out of all of the heavyweight, bro. So he doesn't care what Tyson Fury is. You see? He don't care if Tyson Fury is boring because he knows he has power to knock your fucking nucleus out of your body, bro. So if Canelo felt Andre was so boring, great. Get rid of him. Don't make no excuses, you know. And they would never accept this from black fighters. We know this. If Errol Spence said, oh, Sean Porter, you an in-shape street fighter, you fight like you playing rugby. I ain't fighting a man down. If Errol Spence said he ain't fighting Sean Porter because he fight like a rugby player and all this bullshit, ain't nobody would let that slide. They'd be like, damn, you don't want no smoke with Sean Porter? I thought you wanted to fight the best. You said you want to fight after the Kell Brook fight, man down. That's what they would say to Errol Spence. But luckily, Errol Spence is Texas strong and he a dog, so he don't care who's in his way. Whoever's going to get him the paycheck and the respect and the clout and the belt, he's willing to go through it. Canelo got to be the same way. New media. Yeah, that Usyk shit was boring. Man, new media. Why we just destroying them, bro? We just destroying them. Listen, there ain't no, bro, people, Mayweather, because Amir Khan was begging for a Mayweather fight. Mayweather, they were saying he was ducking Amir Khan at the time. This is true shit. Amir Khan wanted to talk his way into the Mayweather fight. He didn't, bro, he got knocked out by Danny Garcia. And he's like, oh yeah, my speed, I feel I could beat Mayweather. Oh yeah, my speed. Bro, he was trying to talk his way into a Mayweather fight. They ran with, old media ran with it and said, oh yeah, Floyd, you know, he would struggle because Amir Khan can box. Like Floyd ain't fought and beat no boxers and bigger guys and stronger guys and fast guys like Pacquiao and what's the name? Zab Judah and all this. Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley's speed, explosive, and he got cracks and he got a chin. Shane Mosley ain't never really been stopped. I don't count that like Anthony Mundine back spasm bullshit. Shane Mosley got a chin. Shout out to my dude, Sugar. So, these motherfuckers talking about Amir Khan, Floyd's ducking the mirror. Oh, yeah. He's ducking Amir, you know. Paulie Malignaggi even ran with that. He said that Amir Khan could, guys, Amir Khan could arguably beat Floyd. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Amir Khan could arguably beat Floyd. You know, guys, what I like, credit to Brazil. Oh shit, bro, credit to Brazil. Brazil got melted. This shit funny. Talking about credit to Brazil. All right. So, yeah, man. They were so quick to accuse Floyd of ducking Amir Khan and all this bullshit. But they ain't know none of these motherfuckers. And that's not even a fight that I never look at all my old videos. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all even talking about? I'm like, why do y'all think Amir Khan is the man to beat Floyd? Like, he could probably hold his own for a minute, but he don't even seem vulnerable. I mean, he seemed too vulnerable for Floyd. Floyd got respect. Floyd had Canelo in check. He had Canelo holding his pocket, jail style. What is Amir Khan gonna do? You seen Terrence Crawford, bro. Terrence Crawford dropped Amir Khan in the first round. And he just moved up to welterweight. Mayweather been fighting at welterweight in 54. You think fucking Mayweather was finna lose to Amir Khan? And they ran, and this is what old media does. They ran with that narrative. Man, Khan would and Mayweather at that time, his reflexes was still like probably even sharper. The motherfucker would have and then ran into something. Danny Garcia slow and timed him. Stop. At 140. What the fuck Khan gonna do to Floyd at 147? But anyway, old media ran with this Floyd ducking Khan bullshit, right? But then Canelo, clear as day, just telling you, oh, yeah, Andre signed to Dazn. Maybe he's a good fighter, but he's very, very boring. Therefore, he's no challenge to me. Who's he beat? Come on, bro. That's lame. Floyd is boring. You're blocked. He said Canelo is not. Man, that Chavez Jr. shit was boring. Canelo Chavez weak. Canelo don't make no adjustment. Block Echo Man. Yeah, we're gonna hear an echo when we hear your body hit the ground. Yeah, block him. It's over for old media. And you know what the funny thing is with this whole movement? I'm noticing they are so discouraged. They used to come. Do you remember old media used to really come through like heavy? They don't even come through like that anymore. Remember my old streams? And it'd be like hot seat after hot seat and shit. We tamed the boxing game. Does anyone remember my old stream? They were just coming in, you fucking shit, and like Anthony Joshua whoop your boy Wilder, bro. It was crazy. It was like the Wild Wild West, bro. We have tamed that. They don't even come like it's like far and few in between. They don't even have no life left. This shit crazy. Weebity-wee. Yeah, that weebity-wee. WWE. Like, shut your weebity-wee ass up, bro. WWE. Weebity-wee. Bro, we destroyed old media. Everything they said was, oh yeah, Wilder's an idiot for taking down Dazn, not going with the offer. Who believes that now? Oh yeah, Wilder got to build his UK profile with Dillian White because Eddie Hearn said so. Now Eddie Hearn begging for the fight to be in Saudi Arabia, a war-torn with Yemen region where they got drone attacks. Just so Joshua don't lose. Where is Joshua, by the way? Man, we definitely bodied him. Where's the B sample and where's Joshua? You don't even hear from Joshua. That's how I know these man fans is fake. They be fighting for fake. See, the thing is, I don't be faking. I'm not saying this shit for my health. I'm really leaving my mark like Zorro in this boxing game. And the thing is, they don't believe what they say because as soon as it's a sign of danger or the moment they've been proven wrong, they just totally abandon and give up. You get what I'm saying? They just completely have given up. I don't see any level of faith from all these dudes that was like trying to terrorize my channel, that was saying Joshua this and your boy Wilder sucks and Joshua's bigger in America. You don't hear none of that noise anymore. You don't hear none of that noise. All that stuff, that noise has been silenced. It's just radio silent. Sad. They really said the boy Wilder had to go to the UK to build up his UK presence at the O2 Arena to start him out by fighting Dillian Whyte. Now Dillian Whyte is on a cooking show, failed a B sample. We don't know where he's been. Dillian Whyte was screaming, I've been waiting 589 days and 612 days. Now him and Eddie Hearn just stopped that chant because they're in the hot seat for the B sample shit and the failed drug test. So we just supposed to forget about that. All these people said Joshua would sleep Wilder. Now they don't even have the confidence that he could beat Ruiz again. Bro, this is sad. They knew they don't. But I told you, I believe the shit I'm telling y'all. That's why I don't just disappear like after anything. That's why I can hold my L. I told y'all that I thought Rigondeaux would beat Lomachenko. I did a video the night it happened. I didn't have to, go on sabbatical and shit. I was wrong. I really thought Rigondeaux had work. But Lomachenko didn't even look spectacular to me in that fight. He just did what he had to do. Bigger man, cool. But he wasn't beating Rigondeaux's ass like that. He can barely even hit Rigondeaux. He rabbit punching and shit. So I could be wrong, but these dudes can't. They just disappear and then go on to they leave Joshua, go to Dillian Whyte. Then he fails a B saying, Usyk, he'll dominate the division. Like, where's this coming from? And then Usyk fight Chaz Tablespoon and don't even do that great versus him. Like, he don't look spectacular. He did not make a huge splash and put the division on notice. Put it that way. He got the job done. Cool. Congrats. He extends his win streak. He didn't put no division on notice. Right? Now all of a sudden, a week before the fight, they said Usyk dominated the division. Tony Bellew carried on with the same shit. Oh yeah, Wilder's Usyk's easiest fight. Now they talking about, Usyk should fight Carlos Takam. Bro, y'all suck. It's just what it is. Y'all getting bodied the fuck up. Y'all are getting destroyed. Like, it's like heavenly. Like, this is like the baptism. Like, I couldn't have planned it more perfect. This is just crazy. They went from 2 days ago saying Usyk will beat Wilder easy to Usyk should fight Carlos Takam. And, he need to fight Butterbean and all types of shit. Nah, I thought he beat Wilder easy. Let's get that Wilder smoke. Especially, man, if Wilder go in there and destroy Luis Ortiz, don't ever mention him and Usyk ever. And, like, I don't even want to hear it, bro. I don't even want to hear no Usyk Wilder talk. Let him fight Ruiz, Joshua winner. Bro, I don't even want to hear it until I see Usyk fight a relevant party at the heavyweight division and look good. AMG, I didn't say. Everyone keeps telling me that. He said, did you see Max Kellerman admit that Triple G was a hype job? Bro, I didn't see it. Everyone keeps telling me about it. But I don't have to see it because this is what I've been telling you, that Triple G's resume was in question for the longest. I'm like, whoa, blah, 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 blah. So once again, having full see, I don't have nobody battery in my back, so I could speak boxing freely. And the worst part about it is we make money in doing it, so there's no stopping. Like, like we're self-sufficient. Like, if I'm at home, if I'm credentialed, if I go in the gym, if I'm in my room, if I'm in a hotel room, bro, it don't matter. I can set up shop anywhere. Like Jay said, put me anywhere on God's green earth, I triple my worth, motherfucker. Bro, I could do this. Full creative control. I don't have someone say, oh, don't do that, you can't say that. So it's funny and ironic that I've been telling you the same shit for years consistently, and Max Kellerman is just now telling you what I've been telling you. You know? He said, is it that bad? He said Kellerman sounded like he was quoting you. Oh, I see. That's great. Bro, these motherfuckers, trust me. These motherfuckers watch my shit. I know. I don't know who, but I know. They be taking my talking point. I hear it. In positive ways and good ways. I've heard Deontay Wilder say exactly verbatim what I've said. Literally. If it makes sense, it makes sense. So there's nothing, you can try to say some bullshit or name call and stuff, but people know if it makes sense, it makes sense. That's why new media is so impactful, because it's logical. It makes sense. It's facts driven. It's not emotion. If you're in a relationship and you make all your decisions based on emotion rather than logic and what's sensible, then that's not going to be a healthy relationship, because you're going, people, temptation, that's more of an emotion. Lust. So you have a wife at home and you decide to cheat on. That's you can't control your emotion. Then you're gonna have problems. Versus like, hey, I got 3 kids with this lady and we live together and she treats me good. Maybe I shouldn't do this. You can't. Emotion can never overshadow pure logic and what's reasonable. Triple G's resume Triple G need to be his nickname Boo Boo. Demetrius Andre should find a new name, and then it need to be Gennady Boo Boo Golovkin, because the guys he was fighting was Boo Boo, bro. He was not, and they had to, for whatever reason, the nerve to compare him to B Hop. Bro, he ain't even IHOP. The fuck y'all talking about B Hop? Triple G ain't IHOP, International House of Pancakes. Man, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Motherfucker talk, oh yeah, he's gonna break B Hop's record. Bro, he can't break IHOP's record. What the fuck? It's fucking motherfucking B Hop. What? That motherfucking IHOB and shit. They got burgers and what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about he the next B Hop. Motherfucker ain't IHOP. Hey, I'm hungry as shit. That shit sounds like low key good right now. Motherfucker, I'ma use that. Yeah, ain't motherfucker talking about B Hop. Oh yeah, he's gonna break B Hop's record. The Black Channel. He's gonna break, bro. He can't break IHOP record. Endless pancake looking ass. Had no guys IHOP crabs. Had crabs and waffle fry. And the pancakes, bro. What? Motherfucker ain't no B-Hop. Marvin Hagler, bro. He flea market haggler. Like, you ain't no fucking, you haggle flea market deals. You ain't no motherfucking Marvin Hagler. Man, you ain't Marvin the Martian, Marvin's Room. Fuck that nigga that you love so bad. I know you. You ain't no motherfucking Marvin Hagler. You ain't Marvin's Room. Drake and shit. Fuck that nigga that you love and spend. I say fuck that. I'm like, no motherfucking Marvin, bro. You ain't Marvin Gaye. What the fuck? Y'all, old media is annoying, bro. I don't know if I express that enough. They fucking annoying with this dumb shit. I don't wake up like, hey, let me be on some dumb shit today. Y'all be on some dumb shit. You make your whole like lineage look bad saying this stupid shit. Are you drunk right now? Do I sound or look drunk? What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Nah, y'all some fucking dope fiends and shit. Why I always gotta be on drugs and shit and drunk? There's more to life than drunk and pills and syrup, painkiller, cigarette, weed, Hennessy, vodka. Bro, I'm winning. That's why I'm high off life. This shit is fun because I've worked hard. I work hard for new media to, have the proper placement. That's what that is. I wake up when I want, do what I want, cash a check. Man, Lomachenko, their last hope, and he about to get. Man, Loma don't even want to fight Devin Haney, bro. It's over, bro. See, these are the excuses that get made. Let's Loma was allegedly pressing Gervonta Tank Davis. Old media was like, yeah, come on, Tank. Step up to the goddamn plate. Why don't you fight Loma, Tank? And that every time Tank would say anything, even unrelated to Loma, they'd be like, but what about Loma? What about Loma? Devin Haney on Loma asked, and why are they not pushing for Loma Devin? And they're literally, Tank just got to the division, hadn't even had his first fight there, because Loma moved the division. Devin in the same division and is mandatory, right? And where's the same energy? They would say, oh, Tank, yeah, Duck Dynasty. Okay, where the same energy for Devin? Devin is bigger than Lomachenko, but they're in the same division. Teofimo on his helmet, about to fight Richard Comey. He got to fight one of them. If Lomachenko, mark my words, if Lomachenko, if Teofimo beats Richard Comey, looks good in the fight, or Devin Haney looks good in his fight, and Loma does not fight one of them young, hungry lions, right, and he moves back down, then that's going to be a horrible look. Tank just moved out of 130. So what is Loma? Why would he go back down to 130 now? Bro, the walls are closing in. And the funny thing is, old media they're so non-objective that they can't even, they don't ever think ahead. You get what I'm saying? Tank's at 135 now. Devin's at 35. Ryan Garcia's at 135. And Teofimo. So you surround, just like Triple G. Triple G said, had all guys, all the belts, hey, give me my belt. This is what Triple G said. And as soon as 160 filled out and started getting crowded, then his head no guys, fuck the belts. What? Bro, you was just on some, give me the, hey, Canelo, give me my belt, respect, you know. It's big drama. You did all that, and then right when the middleweight started to get crowded with Charlo calling you out and Andre calling you out, now all of a sudden you fighting Steve Rolls at a catch weight, and bro, that's why he didn't sign the PBC, because they know PBC would have put him in there with Charlo. And he was like, hey, no, I'm going to Dazn. So now it became Dazon's issue. And actually, PBC, this is my honest opinion, PBC dodged a bullet. You ever like a chick, like back in the day, and you was really feeling this chick? You really had a crush. I'm the king of analogies, people. You really was feeling this chick, and then it didn't work out. She didn't like you back. Whatever the situation is, so y'all never really gotten like together, and then you see her a couple years later, 6-7 years later, and she looked whooped. She looked like whooped. Just whooped beyond belief. Whoopty Goldberg. She just looked beat down, hurt locker. And you're like, damn, whew, I really dodged a bullet. Because what if she got all these kids and shit now? I could have been, what if I was the one that got my way and then we hooked up and then she had the kids with me? Now I'm stuck with her and she looking like emoji. You know what I'm saying? She looking like the Annabelle doll and shit. Like, I've had situations like that where you're like, damn, I really dodged a bullet. I really dodged a bullet with that one. In my opinion, PBC, hey, Kane, stop with this mustache chick, bro. She must have had wild body for you to keep talking about her. Bro, if she looked like Wario, count me out. Listen, PBC really dodged a bullet because Dazn inherited that Triple G problem, and he's acting almost I don't even know the word. I don't know, pompous, so he doesn't want to fight certain people and shit like that. So PBC, instead, they from what I understand, Dazn offered more money, but PBC offered similar money over more fights or something like that. So it wasn't way super far off. But PBC really dodged a bullet because Triple G's brand has been on the downslide. So that PBC would have been the one paying him all this money to try to compete, so Dazn didn't get him. And then his brand is hurt. So now Dazn is stuck with Triple G with this 5-6 fight deal, and he just arguably lost his last fight. Well, a lot of people really believe he lost. Then they can't manifest Canelo Triple G. Plus, even if it does happen, I don't think people is really checking for that. So I feel like PBC kind of dodged a bullet because they didn't sign Triple G, and now they don't have to worry about that, you know. Again, here's a prime example of what I'm talking about, of how me, New Media, and Eagles Army continue to push the envelope and think ahead. You guys have to understand this. Sergey Derevchenko, although he didn't get the IBF belt, he came with his credibility intact. You get what I'm saying? Like, people think he won, people know that he won, and people think he's a good fighter. So guess what? Jamal Charlo can fight Dennis Hogan to close the year. He's moving up in weight, maybe look good in that fight, which Jaime Munguia didn't. And if he does, then PBC in 2020, that's a ready-made option that should be easy to make for Jamal Charlo to fight Derevchenko. And it would be a respected fight. And it'll still be a title fight because Canelo did not opt to fight Charlo for the WBC. So Charlo is a WBC champion. So Derevchenko will now get another title shot, which I think he's deserving. Based on his performances with Jacobs and what he did with Triple G, he's deserving of a title shot. Again, he put on a hell of a performance, man. And that's a great fight. And if Charlo can beat, we now know that Derevchenko is able to push quality guys, you know, top guys like Triple G and Jacobs to the brink. So if Charlo, thinking ahead, gets past Dennis Hogan, they can make that fight summer of next year or whatever, and Charlo will have the opportunity against a great measuring stick to see if he can get through Derevchenko clean. And Derevchenko about that life, because he already called out. He said he wanted Canelo, Triple G rematch, or Charlo. So once again, this is going to hurt. Listen, mark my words. Mark my words. If Jamal Charlo, I know they're trying to hate on him. They're trying to hate on the guy from H-Town. But if he go in there and beat Dennis Hogan, a guy Jaime Munguia, a Dazn fighter, really lost to and struggled with, and then fights Derevchenko and puts his title on the line, and if he's able to beat him, another guy from Dazn, Triple G, struggled with and should have lost to, then that means Charlo is taking out Dazn's fighters' leftovers that should have beat them, that were controversially robbed. Do you hear what I'm saying? Let me recap. Charlo's about to fight a Dazn fighter's leftovers, Dennis Hogan. If he can beat him clean and not struggle or not have a perception that he lost a fight like Jaime Munguia, that's one. Then PBC can make Derevchenko Charlo. I think that's an easy fight. Derevchenko said he already would fight Charlo, right? So that's going to make him look better if he could beat Derevchenko clean, because Triple G couldn't. So that's going to hurt them. So Canelo didn't fight Derevchenko and let him get away to Triple G. Then Triple G lost to Derevchenko. So if Charlo can, you know, beat Derevchenko, that's something that Jacobs, I thought he won the fight, but some people thought Derevchenko won that fight. You get what I'm saying? Derevchenko, the best names he fought, the times he's fought for a title, it's perceived that they didn't beat him all too clean. So I think Charlo should fight Derevchenko next if he gets past Dennis Hogan. And that seems pretty easy to do. So, you know, you got to think ahead with this shit. And that's going to help Charlo if he can get past. Or if Derevchenko could beat Charlo, then he's a title holder. It's that simple. So it's a great fight for boxing. I know I make too much sense for them. On that note, your boy is out. Appreciate everybody. We got a new channel member, super chats, all that good stuff. Derevchenko's like Sean Porter, puts on a good bouts for boxing, win, lose, or draw, and they earn respect. Facts. You know, the Kell Brook, Danny Garcia. Oh, he beat Danny. But Spence, Keith Thurman, they're all respectable. He's a tough guy to look good against. Anyway, I'm out on that note. Holla at the boy. We working.